Yeah.
Because scientists like Carl Sagan and Jacob Bronowski are filled with soulful regard for scientific truth, and I am too.
So am I. It makes me laugh when people say things like, "Oh, don't you get a funny feeling though when you see a mountain or the stars?" I go, "Yeah, of course. I'm in awe of it. I'm in awe of nature."
Yeah.
And the more I understand it, the more in awe of it I am.
Well, that's Feynman again, isn't it? That great opening to The Wonderful Pleasure of Finding Things Out, which has been quoted so often, which is where he just says, I have a friend who's an artist, and sometimes he says something I don't agree with too well. He says, I, as an artist, when I see a flower, I see the beauty of a flower. But you, as a scientist, you pick it apart and it becomes a dull thing. And then over the next 2 paragraphs, he explains beautifully about the fact that to understand the aestheticism of the flower, why is it that colour? Is that colour to attract insects? Do insects therefore have an aesthetic sense? And he goes to a molecular level, an atomic level. And I think that is still, between that and of course, Demon Haunted World by Carl Sagan, they're 2 of the great examples of going,
well, it's so
understanding
funny.
Doesn't take away the initial beauty.
Well, it's so funny. When I was doing my A-levels, I'd been an atheist from about the age of 8. And I was doing my A-levels, and I studied biology, physics, chemistry. I was saying to Robin, I went to university to study biology, but then changed to philosophy. A lot easier. And there's a flower, when the bee lands on it, a little lever comes down and just puts a little bit of pollen on his back. And obviously I was having a bit of a crisis and, studying, and I just thought, oh, that can't be by mistake. And I went up to my room and I was sweating for an hour. I was thinking, that's intelligent. And then I worked it through. I worked it back to, oh no, over 3.5 billion years, that everything's happened. It's just there was no will in that flower. There's no will to the bee, and I got back, but I can almost see why, with the diversity and the things that are true in science and nature, why that would blow someone's mind, and why they think, well, this can't be a mistake.
Yes, well, of course it's not a mistake, because natural selection is not a mistake.
No.
The Feynman case, which Robin quoted, is a little bit unfortunate because he used the colour red, which insects can't see. But if he'd chosen any other colour, it would have been great, or even ultraviolet.
That's interesting. I think it might. I wonder if that's been edited in the most recent copy.
I wonder if it has. Good idea, yes.